all, before I start my statement, I want to take permission from my boss, the ambassador. Mr. Chair, the co-chair rather, Excellency Ambassador of the Republic of the Gambia, and my boss, Mrs. Sabilo Sise, Excellency Ambassadors and Representative Embassies, Honorable the representative of the Ministry of Youth and Sport of the Kingdom of Morocco, the Chief Guest of Honor and our dear mom, Mama Africa, and the humanitarian ambassador of the UN, Mrs. Blake from the United States of America, distinguished guests from UNICA and the EU, our venerable guest from the Gambia, Professor Yafa, and my long-term friend, Mamadou Sabali, distinguished students representatives, and finalists from the African countries, invited guests from the Kingdom of Morocco and other countries, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly and respectfully observed. Firstly, I want to thank Allah for yet another great blessing to witness this great and crucial evening where the African youth architects dedicatedly recognize and present awards to dynamic and young African youth in different walks of life. And I have been informed that this is the second annual award being held in no other place than in the beautiful city of Rabat. I would like to also thank Morocco for accepting to host this important event in your beautiful country, and also thank you immensely for all the facilities put to its success. The importance of this event cannot be overemphasized. I also wish to express our deep gratitude, appreciation, and greetings to both His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adam Barrow, and His Majesty King Mohammed VI, King of the Kingdom of Morocco, may Allah assist and preserve him, for their exemplary leadership, which has witnessed from the bilateral relation and historical ties between the Republic of the Gambia and the Kingdom of Morocco. Furthermore, I am very well proud of the organizers for the special invitation accorded to Her Excellency, the Ambassador of the Republic of the Gambia to Morocco, and my good self in particular, in this worldwide event, and would like to emphasize the theme of you selected, Young Africans Can Save Africa's Future. It's very dear to my heart, and I will endeavor to contribute some few remarks. Co-chair, distinguished delegates, young future leaders of Africa and tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, the team highlighted above speak volumes of these incredible efforts of what young African people and yourself are doing, and in no small measure, your participation shaping of a more equal future and recovery following the COVID-19 pandemic. We are aware that the 2 years of pandemic threatened 2 decades of progress for women and girls and young people, those making the path of 2030 agenda for sustainable development a lot more steeper. As the global community strives to get back on track in this decade of action, we will certainly require deeper, smarter, and more sustainable investment in health, in education, as Professor Yafa has elaborated before, and innovation, and in digital solutions and infrastructure to keep us moving. To achieve this, we need frank and real-time discussions and resilience to transform rhetoric into reality, as Queen Mother has said before. As a result, may I congratulate you on the conclusion of the considerable engagements you have had over the past 2 days, as bright and young men and women working under able guidance and distinguished personalities like Mama Africa, Queen Mother, and other great partners and experts from the African continent in the quest to equip and empower yourself, but also to make this world a better place to live. It's a known fact that the roles and effective participation of young people in decision-making processes and other spheres of life in our present generation have become more crucial and important. Young people in various parts of the world, and more precisely in Africa, despite the COVID-19 crisis, are and continue to be in the front line of development, such as healthcare, professionals, and medical doctors, technologists, engineers, actors, musicians, like we've just witnessed on this young great artists who have performed here. Artists, parliamentarians, politicians, pilots, finance specialists, entrepreneurs, judges, diplomats, and this goes on and on and on and on, and even as heads of states. Young people actively partake in shaping and making the world we live a meaningful place by developing it, improving it, and making it more and more equitable. You will agree with me that since the last 3 years to this very moment, it has been difficult and horrendous times for the entire globe, particularly for the most vulnerable individuals and countries. COVID-19 crisis has been an impediment, exposing fragility of all our systems, our complex dependence upon one another, such as the provision of healthcare, education, and most basic human rights. Therefore, the intervention of AYA, that is African Youth Architects, to recognize, award, and honor you is part of their vision, which is inspirational, motivating, and empowering. We have learned also that the series of activities of this event include debates, consultations, panel discussions, networking, and awards, as well as initiatives which focus on empowerment, rehabilitation, capacity building, integration of young men and women within the society. This is greatly encouraging and rewarding. And in any organizational setup, most strikingly, I am proud at the same time highly honored to learn also that AYA and the PY, that is Pan-African Union, PYU, in seeking to ensure great opportunities, train young leaders, provide them with friendly work environment, and honor the members so as not to leave anyone behind. This indeed is greater and deserves special attention and support added to the common agenda of making the world a better place to live. Mr. Chair or Co-Chair, distinguished guests, young and future leaders of Africa, ladies and gentlemen, the idea to just accelerate and not to retreat, to step up efforts, to transform programs, and motivate new partners and prioritize the needs of people left furthest behind should always be lingering in our minds. And with strong conviction, there is the tendency that when people meet, create partnership, success may follow. But Mama Africa said success will follow, so we go with that. Another thing dear to my heart also is when I have a chance, an opportunity to meet with young and talented and smart people, I really enjoy listening and interacting with them directly. And sometimes we're making friends. Mama Africa will bear with me. I met with them only 2 days ago, but it's just like I've spent years with them. It's inspiring to me. It gives me new idea and underscores the degree to which young people are rising up in every continent to seize the possibilities of tomorrow. Therefore, I call young people to double up these wonderful efforts of solidarity and humanity, because it only yields dividends after all. It is my hope that these discussions and learnings will contribute substantially to the ongoing 2030 and 2063 agendas for sustainable development. On behalf of the Embassy of the Gambia in Rabat and the diplomatic community, please allow me to reaffirm our commitment to come to work and partner with young people like you to support your achievements, which are believed to complement the success of the SDGs agenda at the 2063. Finally, and in conclusion, as we conclude this very interesting and important, happy and healthy evening today, the primary message is going to be to reject pessimism and cynicism. Know that progress is possible, that our problems can be solved. Progress requires the harder part of breaking down barriers and building bridges, and standing up to the values of tolerance and diversity that our nations and our great individuals have worked and sacrificed to secure and defend. Progress is not inevitable, and it requires struggle, perseverance, discipline, and faith. Yes, we can do it. On that note, once again, I thank you very much for your kind attention and wish you all well and very safe and return back home. For those staying longer, please enjoy this beautiful city of Rabat. Thank you. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Jazakallah khairan. Jerejef ala baraka.